Good morning. I attempted to film on my other camera today and use my microphone, and for some reason I idiotically left my memory card at home, so I couldn't use the camera, and I was like, oh, I'll just connect. Love this trail. I always get attacked by bugs on this trail. Anywho, for some reason I left my memory card, and then I was like, I'll just connect the microphone to my iPhone. I know I can do that. Google says I can do that. I'm sitting there pressing the button waiting for it to turn blue to connect. Won't turn blue, so I gave up, and y'all are stuck with iPhone content today, so sorry about it. That's what you're getting. Is a crisp 66 degrees today. Lovely, love it. I'm supposed to be doing an 8.5 mile walk. I was supposed to do it last weekend, but I was sick. I'm still sick this weekend, but don't be training, don't wait for no one. So we are out and we're walking on a trail today. So we're killing two birds with one stone. Getting in nature and also doing dopey training. Anywho, I'm gonna stick my shocks on, walk for a little bit, and then I will catch up with y'all and talk about today's topic. It's warm. And by warm, I mean the sun. So right now my shocks are connected. I'm curious how the sound is. Y'all let me know the difference between the sound in the beginning of the video versus now. I'm just, I don't know, curious. YouTuber stuff. So I'm wearing my, I think it's a Sahara brand from REI sun hoodie. I wore it on a couple other hikes, and I haven't enjoyed it so far because it's been hot. But in this 66 degree weather, it's nice. And with the hood, it's giving me some shade from the sun. Kind of like it. I don't know if I would wear it on a through hike, just because I like the option of having a short sleeve and then putting a like a mid layer, a fleece mid layer over it. But I kind of like this. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some thinking on it. But anywho, today's topic is all about why I want to be out in nature again, why the YouTube world is changing and shifting back to hiking. Quite frankly, the last year-ish, it's been about running on this channel. Barely any hiking, and I said it was going to be both. I lied. Not intentionally, but that's just the way it worked out. So why I want to move back into this space, and that's what we're talking about today. So first and foremost, it just makes me calm to be out in nature, and I've been thoroughly missing that. It centers me. I don't know, I feel less on edge. I feel one with nature, as silly as that sounds. But yeah, I miss it, and I miss being in this state. So I want to get back to it. I feel like I took it for granted a couple years ago, and I realized how much it helps me. So we're moving back to it. We're getting in nature, man. All right, so we're back off the shocks. The shocks are turned off. I want to see, y'all tell me the difference between the sound. But anywho, we are out today on, it's called SWA Greenway Trail. I've been on this trail a million times. I use it to train for the AT in 2023. Well, I trained in 2022, but you know, for my attempt. I felt like it would be a nice, cool trail to come out. I need 8.5 miles. It's pretty long, with all the loops that it has. So we're doing them. We're doing them today, and I feel so nice. It's cool out. I feel calm, and I'm happy about that because I don't get that very often in my day-to-day life with being a teacher. So. All right, hood's back off. We're out of the sun. So another reason why I want to get back into hiking, obviously I miss it, calms me. I've said that a million times already. But I really, really, really feel like it helps me stay active. Going out onto trails on the weekend gets me out of the house. So not only is it helping my physical state, which as y'all saw the last video, needs melt there, and I'm working on it. See, I'm out, I'm hiking, I'm being active. But I also feel like it helps the mental state, as I said. So here in the video before that, helping the mind, helping the body. So overall, dark. Overall, I feel like it's just helping me be a better human, and I need that. I really do. In my life, I feel like there's so much negativity and there's so much overstimulation being a teacher that I need some positivity in my life. And right now, that's gonna come from hiking, and I need to get back to it because it definitely made me feel like a better human being when I was hiking every weekend before. So getting back to it. So every time I come through this specific part of the trail, I always feel like I'm in like Jurassic Park. And I feel like I've said this like so many times. Every time I hike this trail, I say this in a video, but I literally feel like a raptor's just gonna come from the side of me and come attack me. The first time I ever hiked this trail and I came in this specific part, there was just tons of vultures just along this trail on the ground. And you know how big vultures are. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't walk forward. But I did. They flew away. It was fine. But yeah, your girl's still scared of nature. Still scared of it. Animals, bugs, not my friend. All right, hood's back on, shocks are back on. Y'all should have seen me coming around this corner here. Okay, let me turn around and I'll explain. This part of the trail right here is closed a lot of the year because it's a rookery. So it's basically like a big nesting area for birds. And so for some reason I thought it was gonna be closed. I know there's a sign on the other side of the fence. Let me see real quick. I move it. Let me see. Yeah, so it's closed the opposite time of the year than I thought. So on the other side of the fence, there's a sign that says closed from February 1st to September 30th for nesting season and whatever, rookeries. And for some reason, I thought it was this time of year, like the opposite. It was closed from September 30th to February 1st. So I got so excited. I thought I was gonna have to turn around and walk back through the Jurassic Park area, but I just got so excited. I was like, oh, it's open. So yay, I'm excited. I hope that this like is not like scratching on it. I should listen to the clip and see. So feature for the rest of this hike I don't mess up any of my video clips. But anywho, I'm excited. I'm gonna keep walking. Yay, I get to walk through the part that I barely ever get to walk through. Okay, so I just listened back to the clip. I think it's a little scratchy, but you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna roll with it. We are gonna roll with it. Yay. So I know I can either walk, hold on, I can walk that way to go to the main trail, but this way takes me by like more pedestrian stuff, but there's more birds that way from the last time I hiked it. So I think I'm gonna go that way. This leads me to, all those last clips you saw, leads me to another reason why I want to be in nature. I want to see cool stuff. I like have been getting back into watching AT videos and hiking videos in general of like other trails. Like I said pretty sure I said it in other videos earlier. I want to get out and finish the Foothills Trail once that's all cleared from the hurricanes and stuff. I have plans to do it this next summer. Fingers crossed. But I want to see cool stuff. And I feel like in the meantime, until I can get out and do these bigger hikes, I got to take advantage of my local hikes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out. I'm trying to see some birds today. That's what I'm trying to do. Maybe some other animals. But yeah, nature not only provides serenity, activities, aka hiking and other stuff, but for me hiking, but also provides you chances to see cool stuff. Like currently right now there's a dragonfly flying in front of me. No way I'm capturing that on film, but it's cool. There's no way. You can't see that. Yeah, there's no way. It ain't happening. Y'all ain't seeing that. He's so teeny tiny and delicate. But yeah, I'm gonna continue, put my podcast back on, keep walking, seeing some cool stuff, and I'll check in with you guys closer to the end of the hike, because that's when more cool views happen, views for Florida trails. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys then. That's a big old gator. Me and, where is he? Right there. Me and my gator friend. Freaks me out, man. I mean, I've grown up with gators my whole life. We had a canal in my backyard growing up, and there was gators out there all the time, but man, seeing one that close with no fence, kind of scary, especially since I'm out here by myself. But you remember, if y'all watched my channel for a while, and during training for the AT, I was always playing the game alligator, turtle, fish. Anytime you heard a splash in the water, well, I was seeing some splashes with some bubbles coming up, and I was like, I wonder if that's an alligator under there. So I didn't stick around too long. And sure enough, there's an alligator sitting up on the bank there. So I wonder if that's its brother down trail. I said I wanted to see cool stuff, didn't I? Alright, so we are about 2.8, 2.9 into this hike, and I have to get to 8.5 for my training, so I'm going to start grinding out these miles here, but I wanted to end in a beautiful spot, so I'm standing off of the Yayyyyy Trail, which is part of the SWA Greenway trail system. It's like a bunch of trails put together, and I'm just standing off here off to the side on one of the outlooks. It's a beautiful part of the trail. There's a lot of outlooks into the levee, or well, this is the levee that you're on, and then you get to see out into the water, which is really pretty. But anywho, I kind of wanted to sum up this video to basically say being in nature helps you be an overall better human being, in my opinion. Bikers just went by. Being in nature helps you be an overall better human being, and I wanna get back to that. So I'm gonna continue hiking, and I will see you all next week for another video. Bye.